Welcome back to Where on Earth, the channel that finds the geography behind the most extraordinary stories on this planet. Look at this land. No roads, no buildings, no history, no population. Just desert. Just ocean. Just jungle. Now imagine you have hundreds of billions of dollars and the political will to build an entire city from nothing. Not just a city, a statement, a vision of what the future looks like. Right now in 2026, there are places on Earth where exactly this is happening. Deserts in Saudi Arabia being carved into futuristic cities. Ocean floors off the coast of Nigeria being raised into new land where towers are already rising. Ancient jungles in Borneo being cleared to receive the government of the world's fourth most populous nation. Some of these projects are succeeding in extraordinary ways. Some have hit severe problems. And all of them ask one of geography's biggest questions. Can human ambition override the geography it builds on? Today, we go to 5 extraordinary city-building projects on Earth right now. We explore what they are trying to do, what geography says about whether they can, and what is happening on the ground in 2026. First, why do countries build new cities from scratch? Sometimes existing capitals are sinking, overcrowded, or trapped by geography. Sometimes nations want a more central capital. Sometimes they want a new economic engine. And sometimes they simply want to prove what wealth and ambition can build. Project 1. NEOM in Saudi Arabia. The line promised a 170-kilometer city through the desert, with no cars, no roads, and 9 million residents. But desert heat, remoteness, mountains, water scarcity, and massive costs changed reality. Construction slowed and plans were scaled back, yet billions have already been invested, and parts of the wider NEOM project continue. Project 2, Echo Atlantic in Nigeria. Lagos is one of the fastest-growing megacities on Earth and needs land. So developers reclaimed land from the Atlantic Ocean and protected it with a giant seawall. Roads, towers, and infrastructure are already rising. Echo Atlantic shows how geography can be engineered when the need is clear. But critics ask who benefits most. Project 3, Nusantara in Indonesia. Jakarta is sinking and flooding, so Indonesia chose to build a new capital in Borneo. The location is more central for an island nation spread across thousands of islands. Government buildings are rising, but moving people is harder than moving concrete. Jobs, families, and daily life keep many tied to Jakarta. Project 4, Songdo in South Korea. Built on reclaimed land near Seoul, Songdo became a symbol of the smart city future. Advanced systems, green space, and high-tech infrastructure were impressive, but technology alone could not instantly create urban life. Cities need people, routines, memories, and culture. Songdo is growing slowly, but it proved infrastructure alone is not enough. Project 5, Amaravati in India. Planned as a grand new capital for Andhra Pradesh, it began with huge ambition on fertile land beside the Krishna River. Then politics changed, construction stalled, investors pulled back, farmers who gave up land were left waiting. Amaravati shows that the hardest geography can sometimes be political geography. 5 projects, 5 geographies: desert, ocean floor, jungle, reclaimed sea, fertile farmland. Some prove ambition can work with geography. Others prove geography pushes back. Climate change may force more city building from scratch than any era before. As seas rise and extreme heat spreads, nations may need entirely new urban centers. The experiments happening today are rehearsals for the future. How do you build a city where nothing existed? How do you make geography work for you instead of against you? How do you build a place people truly want to call home? The cities of the ancient world grew over centuries. The cities of today are trying to compress that into a decade. Some will succeed, some will fail. But all ask the same question. Do you understand what you are building on? Subscribe to Where on Earth for weekly geography that shows you the world as it is being made right now.